Hey guys, and welcome to 9.9 Comics with Chris and Kyle. I am Kyle, and here is our top 5 pick for a new comic book day of May 15th, 2019. Here you go. Starting off with number 5, we have Devils #2 out of Antarctic Press, written by Matthew Spradlin and art by William Allen Reyes. 2 Japanese soldiers looking for redemption enter the swamps of Ramree Island along with the rest of their garrison. There they encounter one of the planet's deadliest predators. Meanwhile, the British allies, I almost said British aliens, British allies attempt to maneuver to cut them off before they reach their fellow soldiers. So, why we're bringing this one up is because number 1 did extremely well, sold out very fast, and now this one, as of right now, as of the recording, it isn't sold out, but it's because it's out of Antarctic Press and because of its popularity, expected to sell out not far from this video's release. And our number 4 pick for this week is Guardians of the Galaxy, number 5, out of Marvel Comics, written by Donny Cates, art by Jeff Shaw, and cover art by David Marquez. Hela hath no fury. At the mercy of the goddess of death, Hela's dreams of resurrecting Thanos are finally within reach. But what will the Guardians have to sacrifice in order to prevent that? I doubt it's Gamora. They've already done that. But, so... For the reason why Guardians is our number 4 pick today is because A, Hela is back in action and Donny Cates is writing for her, so you really don't want to miss out on that. Donny is the writer of our generation. The people are going to look back on comics from now, and Donny Cates is going to be among the forefathers, and it's going to be great. So you don't want to miss on anything this man makes. Also, I mean, it's apparent. It's Jeff Shaw and Donny Cates. It's the God Country team. The dynamic duo back in action. So, don't miss it. And our number 3 pick of this week is Naomi, number 5 out of DC Comics, written by Brian Michael Bendis and David Walker, and art and cover art by Jamal Campbell. This is it. In this issue, all secrets are revealed. Who is Naomi? Where did she come from? What can she do? And what does it mean for the rest of the DC universe? It's the only one you've been waiting for from Bendis, Walker, and Campbell. So, if you haven't been paying attention to comics or the show in the past few weeks, Naomi just came out of nowhere, came out of left field, and has just been demolishing everything in its path. It's a serious collector's item. In fact, number 1 is going for between $100 and $150 online, ungraded. Graded is going for closer to $500 at a 9.8, of course. And it's completely out of print, as was every single other issue, I'm pretty sure. It's Bendis. It's Bendis is back in action. He's off of his Marvel slump. He's at DC and he's kicking butt. This is a must-have, especially the way that synopsis sounds. You're gonna find some key information about Naomi in this one. For number 2 today, we have War of Realms number 4 of 6 out of Marvel Comics, written by Jason Aaron, art by Russell Dauterman, and cover art by Arthur Adams and Matthew Wilson. Pray to All-Mother Freya, for in her hands lies the key to ending Malekith's war. The Black Bifrost, the only method of travel for Malekith's vast armies, must fall. Even with the Punisher, Ghost Rider, Blade, and Hulk, the Jen Walters one, and at Freya's side, how many dark elves can one goddess kill? While Freya's team heads for the swamps of Svartalfheim, Captain America's rescue mission in Jotunheim faces the wrath of giants. Captain Marvel leads a global assault team against Malekith's allies, and the Black Panther defends Avengers Mountain against a siege of mythic proportion. None of them know what Malekith has as a secret weapon, and its bite will prove most venomous. So, I mean, yeah, it's venom, guys, apparently, if you didn't catch that. So, this comic is completely out of print already, and for Marvel Comics, it doesn't happen all the time, and when it does, it's a highly collectible item for the most part. And also, it sounds like this is gonna be an Avengers versus Venom comic to me. I mean, if that's true, then it's gonna be a good read. And this whole War of Realms series has been a good collector series for everyone, for the readers, collectors, everyone. Good stuff, Marvel. Good job. Today's 9.9 No-Brainer is Immortal Hulk number 17 out of, who guessed it, Marvel Comics. Written by Al Ewing and art by Joe Bennett and cover art by Alex Ross. Good stuff. And Bruce Banner is trapped inside Shadow Base Site A, powerless and hunted by their top assassin. He can't run forever, he can't change form, what else is new? He can't survive without the Immortal Hulk, but not the one you think. So, it's Immortal Hulk. It's the most successful series Marvel's had in a long time. I mean, when it came out, it was raw. It was the raunchiest, rawest Hulk that we've needed, and it's bringing Hulk back to where it was. Like, I remember how much I loved the Hulk before the original movie came out back in like the early 2000s. That car wreck, and it made me feel bad. But it looks like it's being, especially with the movies, what they've done with them in the MCU. But Hulk's back, baby. 9.9 no-brainer. And going into the honorable mentions, we're going to start with Marvel Comics with War of Realms Spider-Man in League of Realms number 1, War of Realms Strike Force War Avengers number 1, Giant Man number 1, Spider-Man Life Story number 3, Amazing Spider-Man number 21. Moving into DC Comics, we have Aquaman number 48, specifically for that Middleton variant. Then moving into Image Comics, we have Farmhand number 8, Gideon Falls number 13, Little Bird number 3, Fair Lady number 2, and Port of Earth number 10. Port of Earth, some good stuff. IDW with TMNT Shredder in Hell number 3, one of my personal favorites. And then out of Mad Cave Studios, we have Honor and Curse number 1, second printing. And then out of Archie Comics, we have Sabrina the Teenage Witch number 2, Archie Comics, good investment nowadays. And Dark Horse Comics with Last Stop on Red Line number 1. Thank you all for sticking with us and being friends of the show and fellow collectors and friends of the shop. And remember to like, subscribe, comment, and if you already haven't done any of those things, remember to click that little bell on the bottom to get a notification when we go live. And have a good one.